sorry. That was really awkward for me to sit there and listen. To hearing someone talk about you that much for that long, I'm really thankful to be standing here in front of you today. I want to start by thanking Dr. Washington for this opportunity. Thank you, Brad, for this opportunity. As I started to think about George Mason, at first it made me think about all the people in my life that gave me the opportunity to be standing here today with this incredible opportunity that is an honor and it's humbling. My father, who's here today, my mother, my whole family in Baltimore, my daughters, Celine and Ari, who I love deeply. I don't have any notes, right? Because I haven't been preparing to stand in front of you at a press conference and make a speech, right? Like, I made that mistake before. I'm growing up in Baltimore. It was my dream to get to the NBA, and I was obsessed about it. In college, I stayed up late at night. I was in the gym. I slept in our arena in college, worked on the game early in the morning. I was obsessed about it. Our players have heard this story, and I got to the NBA. It was my dream. And a year in the league with Detroit, I was waived. Half a season, or a few months with Chicago, I got waived. I quickly learned that my dream was wrong. I had the wrong dream. It was fatal. My dream should not have been to get to the NBA. My dream should have been to play 15 years in the NBA, become an NBA champion, a Hall of Famer, an All-Star. So when my career switched to coaching, I got a second chance. I haven't been preparing to impress a search committee in an interview or have a fancy speech at a press conference. I've been preparing to coach these guys, to reach their wildest dreams, to play in the NCAA tournament, to reach your dreams of playing in the NBA for a long time. And I now am obsessed about that. And I'm obsessed about running a highly successful, great Division I basketball program. Back to George Mason. It starts with the leadership. I started doing research right away because the best places that I've been, the coaches that I've worked for, Coach Barnes, Coach Boyle, Frank Haith, played for Tom Thibodeau, I played for Lawrence Frank, I played for Mike Anderson, I played for Frank Haith. The leadership at the top trickles down to basketball. When I talked to Dr. Washington, when I talked to some people in the administration, the search committee, Nina Rogers and Kim Walsh and Dr. Corbato, these incredible people that have so much invested in George Mason, when they start saying things like, we love that we're the most diverse university in the Commonwealth of Virginia. We take chances on people that other people might have not seen what we saw in them. Like that's what our basketball program is going to be. We're going to be an incubator for the best talent in the country. We're going to find the best players, the toughest, most competitive, hardest working players you will ever see will be in this program. And a huge thing which made George Mason so attractive was I remember 2006, like it was yesterday. And I revere those guys with the utmost respect. I remember that missed shot and that Lamar Butler rebound and run with the big smile and him hugging his dad. I remember Jai Lewis, Phil Aaron, Tony Skinn, beating UConn at the, was it Verizon Center, the MCI? What was it in 2006? The Verizon Center. Like, I remember that vividly. And that's what I'm obsessed about getting back to. And we are going to have an identity that makes those guys and every other player, Coach Harrington's in here, every other coach that wore that uniform, that bled and sweat and cried for that jersey, we're going to make them proud. We're going to put the country on notice because I think that the brotherhood at George Mason, seeing these guys in here today, is on the same level of what it is at Duke. Coach Mojo, Michigan State, the Spartan Dogs, they're the exact same thing. That's why Jordan, Josh, when I'm talking to you guys about Tyler Kolak, when I'm talking to you guys about staying here in this program, is because I know what's in front of you. Coach Paulson, thank him. Give Coach Paulson a round of applause, guys. Because coaching is not easy. You know, George Mason ascended into one of the best conferences in the country. And he identified some big-time talent. His staff built some big-time talent. And I'm gonna fight like heck to not let somebody else just come rent that talent for a year. You guys put in too much. Sorry, I'm kind of talking to the team now, guys. You guys put in too much time, too much effort. This staff builds you guys into what is about to happen. I'm telling you, I never missed the NCAA tournament as a player. I've coached in two tournaments as a coach. Hope you guys didn't watch the first round game the other night. You guys are an NCAA tournament team. Our core is a team that will march. I know it from the bottom of my heart. And because when we start getting on this court and we start honing in on what our identity is, first and foremost, we're gonna play extremely hard. Teams that struggle to win struggle to have an identity. They struggle to have an identity. And that identity starts with us and you guys, and it's gonna start that when you leave Eagle Bank Arena, you got win or loss, you guys are gonna leave and say, those guys play hard. We are gonna be unbelievably competitive, nasty competitors, so tough. We're gonna have great toughness. We're gonna have an insatiable work ethic. Work on your game, become a better player. I'm committed to that. I'm committed to you guys becoming better individual players. That's gonna make us better as a whole. We're gonna play the right way on defense. We're gonna contest every shot. We're gonna defensive rebounds. One of the best defensive rebounding teams in the country, 17th. They got 78% of their misses. Offensively, we're gonna play up tempo. We're gonna get the ball and go. The first 7 seconds of the possession belong to you. You're gonna have great 4-out, 1-in, 5-out spacing and freedom. We're gonna take care of the ball. We're gonna get a great shot. That's who we're gonna be. We're gonna be a team that make those guys, that make you guys, that make Mason Nation incredibly proud. We're slap dab in the middle of the most fertile recruiting in the world. The best basketball players in the world live here. They live in Northern Virginia, they live in DC, they live in Maryland. Want to get crazy and drive 2 hours to Philly? That's great, they're there too. They're in North Carolina, they're in Southern Virginia. They are right here. And this is a brand that we're gonna continue to build from the way we play on the court, from the way we carry ourselves in the classroom, from the way we carry ourselves in the community. It's already a national brand. Everyone knows George Mason, everyone. Everyone knows George Mason. It's gonna become a global brand. Recruit kids from all over the world to come to this place and do something special. I don't know how this goes for press conferences, but I'm really talking to you guys. I appreciate you guys. It's a big reason this job was so attractive, is that what's about to happen here, as soon as we get back on the court and in the next season, is gonna be special. It's gonna be incredibly special. And I would hate for any of you guys that have been through the ringer of your careers to get to this point to lose out on it. It's gonna be special. And these guys know. These guys know. What you do in college, no matter where you go, you play 15 years in the league, overseas. What you do here with your brothers in college will carry you and be with you for the rest of your life. And thank you guys for this opportunity. I'm incredibly honored and humbled to be standing in front of you today. And the work has already begun, but I'm ready to get to work. Thank you.
Mason Nation, let's congratulate Coach Kim English on the beginning of the English era. We thank you for attending today's event. Go Patriots!